Guys, BlueShadez here. Welcome back to another video. This is the first episode of my tutorial series where this series is all about you guys asking how to do something, whether it's regardless of how to make a thumbnail, profile picture, how to use Sony Vegas, best render settings, Cinema 4D, anything that you guys are up for. Be sure to comment in the description. And yeah, this one I just decided to come up by myself, and a bunch of people that I know really asked me to start off with this video. So this is basically going to be my my render settings / tips and tricks on Sony Vegas to make sure whenever you start editing and rendering you know everything about it. So I just decided to bring in my intro example. And so yeah, so if you don't have Sony Vegas, there are lots of ways you can buy it, or you can look up some other way which I shall not talk about, or you can just look up on YouTube. But yeah, so the first thing you want to do is just drag in a clip. There should be one video track or one audio track, and then if you want, you can add also another audio track where you can put your music or whatever. And then so also another thing you should want to do is to make sure wherever the start and end of your video is, you should have these little gold triangles. I don't know if this blue is going to be here, but you want to make sure the gold triangles are where the beginning of the end, and you'll know it's at the end when it matches if you see a blue line that's on both of the tracks, so you know it's rendering everything right here. And so the next thing is what I like to do for my videos, not about the intro, but you can also hit this little button right here that looks like a plus sign. Then you can choose in your plugins. I usually use Sony Sharpen, and I made my own preset. It's called Minecraft, and it sharpens it about, oh, I forgot to click on it. It sharpens it about 0.5, which makes it a little bit sharper and some things like that. But for the intro, I usually don't do that. So just something like that. And also, make sure you want to right click and hit group, and then, or switches actually, and you want to make sure you have disable resample on. Basically, if you do not disable resample, it'll have a smart resample, which is basically a Sony Vegas motion blur, which is not recommended by for Minecraft at least. So you want to make sure on any video track you want to make sure you go to switches and you hit disable resample. So then whenever you start rendering it, it will look pretty good, and it won't look frame blended or frame ghosted, as some people say it. Actually, I don't know why I turned that on. And then, so now you have all that, it's time to actually get into the render settings part. So first thing you want to do is go up here to this project video properties, and you also want to make a new preset. So I want to name this, I don't know, YouTube, I guess. And so whether you're using 1280 by 720p or 1920 by 1080p, you want to enter that right here. If you want a 60 FPS, you want to make sure you click on the last one. Don't question why it says 59.94. It's supposed to be like that. Then you want to make sure pixel format is 8, full resolution quality is on best, and the rest should be the same. And also you want to make sure you hit start all new project with these settings, so that now you don't have to keep doing it, and you want to make sure you hit save and apply and OK. Alright, I don't need to do that again because I already have it. And then so next, by the way, this is the scrubber, so you can start off anywhere like so, and you can check out wherever the video is. And so, did not mean to do that. Also, one quick tip, if you wanted to like fade in the video, you want to make sure you see these little triangles right here. By the way, use the scroll to zoom in or zoom out of the video. And right here, and it looks like a half circle fading offset. However long you want to do it, that's when it's going to fade in. So now it's going to be like that. If you didn't see it, it looks really, slowly, kind of like that, where it slowly fades into the video. So that's something, and then you can also fade out. And then so now we have that. It's time to get into the render settings, where now you want to say file, and if you haven't yet, be sure to save it as first. You want to save it as a project so you don't lose it, and then next you want to hit render as. So I get lots of different settings, but I find that this one is the most. So it'll look something like this. And so a lot of people go by the main concept way, but that takes twice as long. And I find that Sony AVC MVC is like twice as short and maybe even better quality. So make sure you look for this tab. It's called Sony avc/mvc.mp4 and avc-mt2ts. And so you want to click on that, and you want to go to the internet 1080p 30p, and you want to customize this one. So you want to rename it, I don't know, YT or something. And then whether it's 1280 by 720p or 1920 by 1080p, you can choose that there. You want to leave this on high, and this is KBAC. And if you didn't know, YouTube highly recommends the KBAC encoding so that it looks the best and YouTube doesn't screw it up. And so then if you have 60 FPS, you want to choose the last one, which is double NTSC. But if you want to do a 30 FPS, just regular 29.97. So next, make sure you want to keep these two the same, and the bitrate is the most important. So you want to make sure you click on the last one, which is 29 or 20. This is what I do. This may be a bit overkill, but for my computer it's like amazing. If you don't have, actually I don't know if it doesn't make a big difference or not, but you can always change this. But as long as you have, if you're trying to record 1080p, make sure you have at least 16 million, like right here. That, oop, I actually did not mean to do that. So yeah, I put it at the last one, 25. It's almost 26 million basically. And so now audio, you want to keep this at the same. System, keep it at the same. This is basically checking which way is faster. And this last one, you want to definitely make sure the video rendering quality is on best. And now that you have this, you just want to hit save. Actually, I'm gonna rename this tutorial. Oh, sorry. Alright, now you want to make sure you want to hit save, and then you want to hit OK. So here it is right here, and then you want to make sure you start it. So now all you have to do is just hit the favorites, and there it is right there. And you may want to make sure you click on it so it's all blue, and just to double check, this is what it looks like. And then you want to click on it, make sure you want to browse where you want to save it, and just say, I don't know, tutorial, and hit save. So it's gonna go there. You want to make sure you click on it, and then you can hit render right there, and it'll just start rendering. So yeah, that'll be it for this first episode of the tutorial series. Once again, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you guys have any tutorials in mind, like how to record with Bandicam, or best recording software, or how to edit videos even, just be sure to comment down, and whichever one I think is most popular or one that I might want to do, I'll be sure to definitely do that. I'll try to get one tutorial out every week. Might be like tutorial Tuesdays or something, I don't know. And look, see, it's already done. But yeah, that'll be it for this episode. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you guys want to see more, be sure to stick around for more videos. And without further ado, I will see you guys next time. Peace.